How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream. We're going to change it up a little bit. Now, we've been jabbing a lot of Abzan Lurrus lately, but we're going to try a different list. Fuz65 has been trophying quite a bit with this build of Abzan Stoneblade. I think someone else trophied with this build of Abzan, and Fuz65 trophied, I think, the last 2 or 3 times the last couple weeks. I noticed that the main deck has kind of stayed the same, and the sideboard has been in flux with the trophies. So I just took the latest list from the 8th, so last Friday. That's where this came from. So it's kind of a stock boomer Stoneblade list, but it kind of reminds me of centralized list for those who's been playing Abzan since like 2018 or 17, I think. I think back in the day there were like a bunch of different builds of Abzan. We had like Abzan Traverse, like Noble Hierarch Abzan, and like kind of a more like top heavy tireless tracker build. And this kind of reminds me of it just because of the one of tracker. Because I know that card's kind of fallen out of favor in modern, or at least in like mid-range decks. Because I know like the Rock ran like a couple tireless trackers as well. So this is kind of a throwback to that card, and I love tireless tracker. It's probably one of my, if not the favorite, one of my favorite cards in modern. But to go over the list, it has kind of a boomer build, and when I say that, it's there's like a stock manline in there. There's no like noble hierarchs or anything. No traverses, no Lurrus. So that's just kind of what I mean by a boomer build. So some notable notes in the mana base. It has main deck concealed courtyards, which is what I really like, and an Abzan build with prismatic endings in it, because having painless sources of white mana on turn one is where we want to be with how many red decks are in the meta. As a one of Castle that I really, really like, I've been a huge fan of Castle in Abzan. Again, to mention, there's the one of Shambling Vet, 8 fetches, Triumph, second Godless Shrine. Those are the kind of notables with only one Blooming Marsh. There's 7 discard spells in the deck, which I really like. I think Abzan needs 7 discard spells to be able to interact early. And a place of prismatic ending, which I also kind of like. This card's just very, very good. Tough to make room for all 4. I can see making one being an abrupt decay, but I kind of like how if you're going to be on Stoneforges, I like the 4 prismatic ending, because you can go like turn 1 discard spell, turn 2 Stoneforge Mystic, turn 3 activate Stoneforge and prismatic ending something, so it's very efficient. And it's something they can't do with an abrupt decay, so I kind of get the 4 prismatic ending. There's 2 main deck Dam, which has been kind of a staple in this build, which is kind of nice, just having 2 main deck sources of Wraths, which is kind of necessary with elementals and just things going big and wide. Around the list, there's actually no Lilianas in the 3 drop, and instead there's 2 main deck Kaias, which are kind of cute with how loaded they are on the modern meta is. 2 Gris and the 2 Kai's Gal for Yard Hate, as well as 3 Lingering Souls. And last but not least, there's 3 equipment to round out the Stoneforge Mystic package. To the sideboard, there's 2 Crime Penetrant, which is good against like all the solid decks, of course. And since it's not a Lurrus list, it doesn't need to be engineered explosives, which makes sense. Gaia's Blessing I have yet to try in the sideboard. I have felt like I haven't needed it against Mill per se, but I couldn't get it. And it's just I guess it's versatile in the sense that it's Yard Hate that also splashes against Mill. So I can see it. We'll see how this performs. I've never played with a Gaia's Blessing. I never felt the need to. I just feel like Nihil Spellbomb is better. But we'll see how this card works. I'm interested in trying this list out with this card. 3 core Firewalkers are a lot. There's only 14 white sources, so you're not going to be able to consistently cast this core Firewalker on turn 2. This is why I'm kind of been off double white spells like Sanctifier Envec, core Firewalker, etc., because it's too hard on the mana. It's hard to have 20 black sources for Dam, so there are 20 black sources for Dam, but not 20 white sources for Karya Firewalker. So we'll see how this goes. 3 Leyline of the Void. I've historically disliked Leyline of the Void, but we're going to try it in this league. I've heard that Leyline is just kind of a slam dunk against Murktide. So I know Murktide's kind of a major issue. Definitely public enemy number 1 in terms of opposing threats. and shutting that down seems really enticing. So we'll see how the Lilianas perform. I really like a Pithing Needle on my sideboard. I was gonna add it to my personal Lurrus list the next time we stream that deck. So I'm excited for that. 3 Veil of Summers, which is a lot. I haven't liked Veil of Summer so far in Lurrus builds. But we'll see how it performs in the Stoneblade list because thank you for the sub, Andrew. Really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for tuning in as always. I haven't liked Veil of Summer in the past. But again, going like turn 1 Inquisition, turn 2 Stoneforge Mystic, turn 3 Batterskull or Cauldra, and then protecting it with Veil, because the number 1 enemy for Cauldra is a Archmage's Charm, so being able to protect it with Veil is going to be kind of nice. Last round at the sideboard, we have 1 to Vindicate, versatile removal spell, and a 1 to Void Mirror for Coast the Cascade and Living End spells. So we'll see how this performs. Kind of excited to change it up and try a different list since I've been jamming a lot of Lurrus. So we'll see how this goes. And again, Andrew, thanks for 23 months, man. That's 1 month for 2 years. That's crazy. That's a long time. Can you believe it? Almost 2 years? That's crazy. Thanks, buddy. Really appreciate it. Hope your back is feeling better. Andrew decided to be a pro wrestler and jump off a ladder. I'm gonna try to talk it up. It was that you definitely tried to be a heroic feat and fell off the ladder. So hopefully you get better. My spine broke my fall. I'm just glad you're okay. That's all that matters. How's it going, Salty Saint Nick? Hope you're doing well, buddy. This is a great hand against a Lurrus deck. We have Thoughtseize into Fatal Push. We can play the Shame event and not lose any tempo because we can push something. And then we can turn 3 Lingering Souls. Or we could just have a Thoughtseize and play against Burn. I think we're gonna get the Bolt here. We're gonna get Goblin Guided. We can push the Guide. So we just take the Bolt. If we didn't have the push, I would take the Goblin Guide probably. So we can play this castle. That's not painless. Turn 3. How's it going, Heathen King? Hope you're well, buddy. Appreciate all y'all hanging out and tuning in right away. Really appreciate the viewerships here. Gobbly G, come on, buddy. Gotta help me out here. Yeah, we're just gonna stick to the plan. Pull a push. If I push the Goblin Guide and they have Boros Charm, I'll take that exchange because if they probably try to protect their Goblin Guide, like, sure, whatever. Soothing sound of my... I don't know if my voice is soothing. I think that'll be a first for sure. Let's see if they have Eidolon here. It seems like what this is. In which case, I will push the Guide in response. Or they might just have Boros Charm, which would be interesting. Goblin Guide, you gotta help me out here, dude. Gotta help me out here. So they fetch Shock. They have Skewer, Land, 2 unknowns. They have Rift Bolt. Huh, I wonder if they fetch Shock for no reason. So, if I play the Stoneforge, they probably will just Rift Bolt the Stoneforge, honestly. Do I want that to happen? If the Sword of Finest was a 5th land, I think I would have been tempted to get the Batterskull and let my Stoneforge Mystic die. I kind of... I think it is worth just Stoneforge Mystic, getting Batterskull, and getting it Rift Bolted. I think we have to get this Rift Bolted because I don't think we can go to 8. Gonna maybe stream at some point this week. My first streams within a doing the modern true event 3-5. Well, good luck. Hopefully, MTGO. I know, and the MTGO interface takes a little while to get used to. The thing is, like, I feel like Stoneforge Mystic is the most like I kind of want to bait the burn spells, right? Because going to 6, because they have a Skewer in hand, their Riftbolt, so like going to going to 8 is kind of scary. We could also just play this cast and it'll be painless too. So like, are you okay with going to 8? And I think the answer is no, because like if they Riftbolt the Stoneforge, then their Skewer is kind of stuck in hand. Because the Stoneforge is just so slow, you know? Because let's say they like if we play Lingering Souls, they Riftbolt us, they're gonna Skewer us. We go to 8, and we don't know what the other card is. We gotta assume that they have a bolt because they they shocked in the Sacred Foundry. So let's assume they have a bolt. They have 9 burn spells in hand. So we go to 5. So if we go to 5. By the end of their turn, we go Stoneforge Mystic, and then they have to have a burn spell there. So like let's say we take the Lamigo Souls, right? We take 9 damage, let's say worst case scenario, and we go to 5. Then let's say we have 2 souls in play, we slam a Stoneforge Mystic. They top deck a burn spell. They could just take the Stoneforge. So like I think worst case scenario, it probably is best since we're not dead necessarily to just lead on Lingering Souls probably. Because let's say they do have an end of turn bolt here. So we take 9, we go to 5. So they need, since we know 2 cards, they need to go runner burn spell. So I think we're gonna do this. I think next turn, like, so they didn't bolt us. I wonder if I don't know why they shock this in. But, like, they're going to Skewer us here. They might actually just put Lurrus in hand. That's also a realistic possibility here. Because in this turn, now we can be pretty mana efficient. We can go, oh. Okay, never mind. So they have Mountain Unknown. I was gonna say we can be mana efficient, but... How's it going, Big Ben? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Thanks for the raid. Welcome over from Big Ben's stream. My name's KO Diamonds, and all I do is play Abzan. We're going to be playing a Abzan Stoneblade list from the 5.0 dump. It's been trophying a couple of times, so we're going to be trying it out today. Welcome, everyone. Yes, you did spawn a burn deck. We're not necessarily dead. Because their last card could be dead. So we're just going to tackle with one spirit just in case they top deck a Goblin Guide or something. I guess we could have attacked with the Shambling Vent. They didn't put Lurrus in hand. So we can only presume that they have a burn spell in hand, and we just have to fade this one draw step, I think. No, we're not gonna fetch, ever. We're never gonna fetch. They don't end step burn spell us. Interesting. Interesting. Oh. Do they have it? I mean, we can't play around any of that, so... like... Oh, so they're just slow rolling us. Nice. Okay. I mean, even if we baited with the Stoneforge, they had us anyway, right? So it doesn't matter. Have you ever played anything? Yeah, I have. I mean, I played Rock and Jund. I mean, I've played Ponza. Really, like on a serious, I've played Ponza. I've played Heliod. I played a little bit of Yawgmoth off stream just to try it out. But nothing too crazy. Yeah. There's kind of a common theme here, right? Common theme. We're gonna bring in the crime punishment just in case they go wide. That turn one Thoughtseize really is what hurt us. If Owen is in Inquisition, I think we might have had a chance. Cauldron's fine, because like if we get back up Stoneforge Mystic, like if we go like Stoneforge Mystic and we can, it's just another quick clock, right? Like the cards that I'd rather cut is like the Grist, because they're just slow, right? Like we don't need a Grist. The clock is just slow, and it's like, it's kind of a shittier rule spell because we can't we're kind of leaning on Goyf. We can't really sack a Stoneforge Mystic or anything like that, right? So is this Abzan you play? No, I would play a Lurrus build. I think that's the best build of Abzan right now, which is what I've been kind of streaming a lot recently. I'm just playing this just to change it up. Someone on my YouTube wanted me to play Stoneblade, so I'm gonna appease to the masses here. But like I'd play something like this, but probably change up the sideboard a little bit. I might want to add like a Pithing Needle somewhere in the sideboard, maybe a second Hushbringer with where the meta is going. But that's something I'm gonna want to think about before next stream too. This hand's pretty solid, pretty solid. We need to introduce you to color blue. No. Grixis Lurrus? I don't think so. I would not like Grixis Lurrus. You don't know why? Because it's not Abzan. Lurrus, yeah. I mean, it's like Abzan is so lacking in the power level department, right? So it's like you need the companion because the companion is broken, and we kind of need to lean on that. It's why I was on like a Yorion build pre MH2, because you need that 8th card. We're gonna take the path. We're gonna take the path, and then we can push the Swift Spear, get a Triumph with this, and then we can slam a Stoneforge Mystic. Basic Island is the best card all of Magic. You're not wrong. Whoa, this one has flavor text? That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Okay, ouch. 18. But Island doesn't trigger Valcut. Island also doesn't untap when you play Choke, though. And I've casted plenty of Chokes in my day. Plenty of Chokes. You know what card that I didn't realize was just spiked in price? Is Chains of Mephistopheles. Like, I saw it on Facebook, and someone was like, oh, I'm selling this for, like, 1,600. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, I got punished. I got punished. We're gonna, see what they do here. We're gonna wait until we're gonna push. Or it's Choke and Boyle ban. That's so funny. That's really funny. So this card, damage is 1,600. I remember I bought it for like 250, I think, and that's like when I first started getting into Legacy, and it's like, what? I don't play any of those kind of video games, Mike. Unfortunately, I apologize. I'm not a cool person like that. It's funny because like my fiance like always gives me crap because she's always like, because like on the surface, like obviously I'm into like football and like, you know, other stuff like that, and she's just like, how, like, Why are you such a nerd? I was like, I'm not really though. So are they gonna Boros chart me here? They didn't spike main phase though. I actually only play Magic. That's the funny thing. That's like my only game I actually play. I think I'm preoccupied with like other hobbies. Like I watch a lot of sports and stuff too, so I think Magic kind of fills the gap there, and also busy with like work and stuff. So it's like I have a lot of time to like have other hobbies. Yeah, I mean like that's what she signed up for. She's like, I thought you were like more of a jock because I like play sports and stuff. And I don't know if like bowling is nerdy, but like I used to bowl too before I like my shoulder died. All right, cool. We can play Firewalker next turn if this Snowforge Mystic dies, which is perfectly fine with me. So I have Lava Spike, Sunbay Canyon, Unknown. Yeah, she still kind of gives me crap. Because like sometimes I'll like, you know, go to a 1K or something, and she's like, this is not what I signed up for. She's just funny. Ouch. So should they have a spike in hand? So we take 5, 6, go to 7 after we fetch. Okay. Rift Bolt. Interesting. So we're gonna virtual 4. So no, that's pretty funny. That's really funny. I mean, I tried to get Jenny into Magic, and I gave her like a kitchen table deck. So I gave her like a mono white weenie deck, and she kind of liked it. But then, there's no scavenging with this in this, huh? So I have to get a Gauntlet Shrine, I think. Yeah, I think I want to get Gauntlet Shrine just in case I get. Yeah, I don't think we need double green, so we'll get Gauntlet Shrine. Ooh. So they have a Rift Bolt. We go to 4. If that's smashed to smithereens, we're kind of screwed. Okay, so how do we get punished here? If they have Lightning Bolt, like, I'm considering, like, they have, like, a smash to smithereens, right? If they have a smash to smithereens off the top, we're just dead. If they have a Lava Spike, we're okay. If they have a Lightning Bolt, we trade Better Skull to Marseille Swisser, but we gain 4 life. They have Rift Bolt off the top. But Rift Bolt, if they target Stoneforge, we just flash in Batter Skull. They can just target us if. So we force their hand to Rift Bolt right off the bat. They draw a creature, doesn't do anything. So the only way Batter Skull is the wrong line is if they draw Smash to Smithereens. Or Path to Exile. But if they have Path to Exile, we take 2 and go to 2. Burrow's Charm is also a big no-no there too. I'm trying to debate if I want to play Kaya's Guile or Batterskull. I think the safe play here is Kaya's Guile. Because we go up to 11. And then we go back down to 8. They probably... Well, I mean, if we go back up to 11, they probably Rift Bolt the Stoneforge. So I think I actually pay Kaya's Guile here. I think that's counterintuitive, but I think that's like the better play. Because I don't want to lose to Burrow's Charm or Smash. So we're going to have a stop on the upkeep and see if they target Stoneforge or if they target me. Okay. What are you targeting? Targeting me. Okay. So we go to 8. So this way we don't die to a random Burrow's Charm either. And I feel like if they had the... Oh, they put Lurrus in hand? Sure. That doesn't matter to me. So they put Lurrus in hand, so we have Lurrus Unknown. That's a good draw. So now I think this is where we get the Batterskull down. And the next turn we can play Core Filewalker. You got it upon it. Do they have a land? If they don't, that's kind of a big game here. They don't have a land. I think this is Garbaggio time. Garbaggio time. Oh, that's such a good draw too. That's... Oh, dang. We can't Prismatic plus Core Filewalker here. Darn. Thing is, like, do we care about the Swiss Fate that comes back from the graveyard? I think the answer is no. Like, I don't think I care about the Swiss Fate that's coming from the graveyard. I think I'd rather just get the Core Filewalker down. And then I like holding up Bounce Batterskull. And then to play around Smash Smithereen as well. Oh yeah, if I wanted Revolt, that's for sure. But like having this Batterskull in play is just such game winning. Like it's just game winning. And if they attack with the Lurrus, probably just chump. If they play anything, we just gain life here. Perfect. Thanks for the 1 life. Thanks for the 1 life. Yes. I would like to gain the life. So they can bring back Swiss Spear. Thanks. So at this point, if they attack with this Lurrus, I guess I just take it. That's funny. Do they have another smash? That's the real question here. Do I want to attack with this core Firewalker? I think it's safe to just... I think it's better to play it safe. We don't want to get cheesed out. We don't want this Whisper to get huge and we can't block. So let's see if they have another smash. Exiles Riftbolt. Okay. So they could have another smash here. That would be unfortunate, but... You gonna cast something irresponsible with it? You gonna cast something? Oh, man. I would like to gain 2 life off your Riftbolt. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes. Why, yes. Yes, I would. This game obviously gets a lot harder when we're on the draw. Wow. I appreciate the fight, opponent. They didn't play the whole hand. What's happening? We gained more life off the same place than we got damaged. Oh. We're probably going to lose this match because we're going to be on the draw, but that was pretty fun. That feels evil. I mean, you know. I mean, your name has Saint Doom in it, so you're one to talk. Scapegoat Tom, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. How about an opener of like double concealed courtyard, fatal push core Firewalker? Close, I guess. If I'm rolling to 6 as well, so if they go turn 1 threat, we can prismatic ending it. I think we have to keep this hand. It feels it, yeah. We're gonna bottom that one. So I kind of like this because for the most part, this is pretty painless. If they don't go turn 1 creature, we're gonna try them with this. Never mind. Give me a land, buddy. Give me a land. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. It's not great. That being said, we go turn 2 Tarmogoyf, and it's not bad. Fetch Tarmogoyf, it's a 2/3. If they try to bolt it, it's a 3/4, so it's immune to bolt. It's a pretty bad keep, though. You're not wrong. Especially if they go like turn 1 Eidolon. It's gonna be brutal. Oh. Opponent, give me a Blooming Marsh. Oh, I don't. Even if I drew a Blooming Marsh, I wouldn't want it anyway. Ah, that's the card I was gonna fetch. Ah, no. No. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. That was like the worst card I could have drawn. Like literally the worst. Oh my god. That was seriously the worst. Do I have to go to 10 to play this Tarmogoyf? Christ. God. That was the worst draw. For real. Because I could have gone to 12 and slammed it, and now I have to go to 10. What's the difference between 10 and 12? Is that exactly Boros Charm? If we play the Forest, Tarmogoyf stays a 1-2 and is just a bad chump blocker. Versus this actually blocks Tarmogoyf profitably, and if they try to blaze it, it survives it and can block the guide. I'm getting Temple Garden in case I draw a Core Filewalker. Kind of need it, but then the rest of the hand is basic, so it's not bad. So this survives this, unless they bolt it. If they bolt it, that's not bad. I think yeah, we're gonna trade. This is like the easiest trade here. But they don't have they don't have another burn spell in hand. They would have. I think they would have bolted this Goyf if need be. They already invested in Steering Blades. Okay. So we're gonna get a Batterskull. And we just gotta hope that the last card isn't Smash. In fact, they didn't realize Tarmogoyf would survive. I have a feeling. So now we have a Fatal Push 4. Hopefully if they top deck a Goblin guy, we can just push it. We'll get a Batterskull. I played the wrong land. I should have played Forest, because that way if I Tireless Tracker, I can play Swamp, and then I could push it. Okay. Didn't get punished. We're not going to push now. I think we're going to incentivize a flash in Batterskull anyway. So we're going to do this. We just hope they don't have Smash. That's our only hope here. If they have Smash, then we're just dead. If they don't attack, that means they don't have Smash. If they do attack, I feel like they have Smash here. But we have to force it. We're playing into Smash, but like there's no better line than that. The cracking. Oh, that's so good for us. They could have Path. Oh, but they don't have a red source. Opponent. Opponent. What is opponent doing? They could smash the Batterskull here, though. Which is arguably okay, I think. Why didn't they play that pre-combat? Interesting. I think we're just going to push this. Just get maximum damage in. I think our opponent's dead. Oh my. can do it all. Oops. We can do it all. Tyler's Tracker, I love you. Do it all. Path. Cool. They could have deflecting palm, but we still win. That's why you don't cut Cauldron, dude. That's why you don't cut Cauldron. I'm telling you. Cool. 2-1 for Spurn. Opponent definitely misplayed, but we'll take those. We will take those. I mean, once that Batterskull blocked the Eidolon, the game was essentially over. But the flavor win. It's all about the style points, right? It's all about the style points. The core file walkers did do a lot of work, though. Not gonna lie. It did do a lot of work. No, I just missed casting Tireless Tracker. I wish the card was good in Modern still. It's just not, but... It's just like, why would you invest land drops and 2 mana to draw a card when you can just attack and hit your opponent with a monkey? You ever try out any swords with Stoneforge Mystic? What do you mean, Brock Smash? Like, try out other swords? Is that what you're asking? I'm not quite understanding your question, sorry. Justin Lieberman. Opponent said good luck. Thank you, you too. Probably gonna try him with this. Monkey or Thoughtseize? Darcy. Neither. They topped with Darcy. Interesting. Sorry, I'm debating if I should play Stoneforge Mystic or Tarmogoyf here. They know we're gonna draw. They bob with us. Damn. So they know about the sweeper that we're about to cast. They're gonna lead on Tarmogoyf. It's the card that stonewalls Darcy. Doesn't die to Bolt. Doesn't die to Unholy Heat yet. And the next turn will probably slam Lingering Souls, and then the following turn after that will probably Stoneforge. Hopefully draw a 4th land by then, and we can flash back Lingering Souls there. Sure. So the bubble actually helped us here. Or Firewalker seems pretty decent in this matchup too. I don't know how much though, because it's not like they're casting too many red spells and the left game doesn't really matter. Sanctify Invec definitely is the better card in this matchup, but sure. So they almost have Delirium. They topped with the Starcy trigger here off this Inquisition. So I wonder if they take the Dam or they take the Stoneforge. I feel like the Stoneforge Mystic is the better card. Yeah, they take the Stoneforge. So the Tarmogoyf's already a 4/5. It's kind of funny. Okay. So they might just get Goyf aggroed out. Grist is a good top deck. So there's already a Sorcerer in the graveyard. I guess we could try to cast this. I don't know if they 99% probably don't have Force of Negation, but if they do, it'll put it in the graveyard and go to Goyf. There's no harm in casting it because we're going to cast it anyway. So there's an argument for damning the Darcy right now, but I think it's just more mana efficient to just commit to the board here. Okay. So I wonder if they top that Expressive Iteration. Bolt in the graveyard. Okay. Play the Mountain. I think we'll just take this. I really hope we draw a land here on top so that we can flashback it. Oh, that's brutal. We could either Grist. I kind of don't want to minus Grist here. I think it's better just pending this Flashback Souls and attack. It's just the most meta efficient play and commits a lot to the board. And the next turn we can properly protect the Grist at this point. If they don't play anything to the board, we can Grist. If they do, then we can just Dam. So, a land. Darcy. I think we're gonna Dam here. They don't have counterspell mana either. I wonder if they'll dash a monkey here. What's the difference between 4 and 3? 7 versus 8. I think attack like this is fine. Let's see one back from monkey. I think that's how we lose this game. So they bring the Darcy back. Play Darcy. Maybe I'm being too scared of monkey. This college is just like rotting in her hand. Put Lurrus in hand. That was quite the draw. That was quite the draw. So you read the Ragavan. So they're Ragavan Heat. So they're gonna heat whatever when we play the Grist. So is it worth sacking the Spirit to kill the Darcy? So we sack a token, kill Darcy. So now do we attack with 1? If we attack with 1, they can heat 1 spirit and then attack Grist down. I think we leave both back, because then they're forced to heat the Grist, and then they can't attack with the Ragavan. They could also just like, so we attack with 1, they could heat the Grist and then attack. So I think it's free to just get this 1 point of damage in. They could heat the spirit and then dash monkey attack me, but then my Grist lives. So I think I'll take that exchange. Oh, they're gonna hit me or they hit Grist? Interesting. Oh, this Cauldron is just rotting in our hand. Gotta hope that they don't draw anything here. This Cauldron is just rotting in our hand when we need like every card to matter. Sorry, thank you. And this is why I think Silver's Mystic is not well positioned right now, is because when you draw any of these equipment, it's just a dead card. Wow. Sorry, my fiance went in the room, so I wanted to see if everything was okay. But like that's what I'm saying. Like you can't. This is like that was just a classic example of just like we can't have a dead card in hand. Like that. This like just a dead draw is just so brutal in this deck. I think we can take up the Thought Seizes board in the Firewalkers probably. Doesn't get heated or bolted or K commanded. I think the rest of the list is fine. I think the Cauldron is fine to keep just because you need your hits to be live. And this doesn't get cooldowns commanded, so if you can stick a window where you can stand for Snowforge Mystic. I mean, Leyline doesn't really do anything. All it does is stop Darcy, right? So it's like, I'd rather just have the 2 Kai's Giles. Because the Leyline is also just like a dead card. You just can't afford that in this matchup either. Okay. I mean, sure, but like, I don't think that's worth a card though, right? Because they're still getting value out of their 1/1. Like them being able to like scry is so powerful in this matchup because it's like, then they're just like constantly filtering, you know? So here we're gonna Inquisition plus push if they I mean, it depends on the deck, right? And it's just like in a deck like ours, we can't afford a dead card versus them. It might hinder them. Like, yeah, it might be pretty bad against you, but it's not like optimal, right? Like, they bubbled me. I mean, Core Firewalker just slams the board, right? It goes to the board where like it actually be able to Stonewall's Monkey and it attacks through. Interesting. So no Unholy Heat in the deck in the hand then? Death Shadow. So I guess we'll sure take the Thoughtseize and take the Terminate. And then we'll Stoneforge hold up Fatal Push. So the hand is Mountain Shadow. They're like also very far off casting the Death Shadow too. I still get Guy Lantern's kind of a weird card in this match, just because it doesn't really do anything. Okay. I wonder whether it's playing this tapped. I think it's worth playing our own monkey. The real question is, do they have Kolaghan's Command? I think they have to have exactly Kolaghan's Command plus third land. Sure. And like this, we're just close to the hard cast. And this, there is an argument for getting a Cauldron just because they can't answer it though. But Matter Skull is probably the safer card to play. Because if they have like Kolaghan's Command and exactly, then we literally just, or even just a removal spell, then like, I don't think it's worth getting a Cauldron. They're playing Shadow. They know of this push. Oh, interesting. Oh, Kolaghan's also a very clunky card. So if they like pass here, I might not activate Snowforge Mystic. How's it going, Bits? Yep, this is it. This is the most recent one. I know I've seen the list like change sideboard cards. So this is the list from Friday. So it has like the Snowforge Mystic, double Death Shadow, we know we have the Lurrus in hand. We're gonna activate this for sure. I guess we could just untap. Okay. Guess we just attack with both. And I guess we could Prismatic Ending 1. I could also like Prismatic Ending and Damn. And then hold up push in case they draw a discard spell. Because like, how much do we want to play around a discard spell here? If they have a discard spell, they're probably not going to cast Lurrus anyway. So let's just Prismatic Ending 1, and then hold this Dam if need be, right? And I kind of like this because we can also hold up Batterskull. Sorry. Return Batterskull is what we can hold up to play on Kolaghan's command. And they kind of can't attack with this one Death Shadow either, so... And if they go like Lurrus plus Death Shadow, I don't mind just like damning the Boro. We have a Fatal Push left over. They attack with this Death Shadow, I don't care. Wow. We'll push here and just try to get damage in. Ooh. Okay. They know we have the Dam. So we can put them to 2. So the last card in hand is Lurrus. So I think it's worth pending. Go up to 20. This Death Shadow is a 11/11. There actually isn't a Death Shadow in the graveyard either. So we can... They could attack a Death Shadow and they're just dead. Okay. Okay. Targeting themselves. I'm gonna say they can't really attack. They are gonna draw off the Mishra's. They're not shuffling the top card away. Oh, they are shuffling the top card away. Interesting. Are we gonna play around Heat? So they shuffled, right? So they didn't have any judgment on it. We could Dam. We could Dam the Lurrus as sync with both. If we... But if they have exactly one removal spell, we're dead. I think we have to go for it here. I think we just have to Dam the Lurrus and attack. Yeah, I think we just have to, because like otherwise it just ends up being going into a top deck war. Because like let's say they don't have it, then I'm kind of forced to like wrath the board, right? Because if I'm gonna Dam the Lurrus, I might as well attack. So I think I just have to go for it. Exactly. Exactly. Oh my god, are you kidding me? They had it. I'm gonna end step. Yep, that is the play. We're not dead, but like, God, that's such a kick in the teeth. Removal spell. Oh, you give him one draw. Sure. Sure. God damn. Hold on. I think I have to walk my dog. I'll be right back. They just have it all, right? Hold on. she just she needs to go. I'll be right back. Let me pull up the deck list. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for joining, buddy. I'll be right back. 11:17 on the East Coast. Yeah, it's quite late there. That is for sure. Unreal. I mean, our opponent always has it in this channel. Did you know? They looked at the top card of the library. They didn't like it with bauble, so they shuffled, draw out the bauble, and drew the bolt. Is what it is. I mean, our opponent played well, right? Can't blame them. I mean, our border opponent, not so much, but again, can't complain. They did not reveal a companion. We have turn 1 pending, turn 2 Tarmogoyf. Opponent mulligan to 5 as well. Why am I feeling they're on Tron or something? They didn't reveal, again, they didn't reveal a companion, so that's kind of interesting. I'm just so used to opponents revealing companions at this stage of Modern, so it's like... I'll probably go like Temple Guard tapped, unless we draw Dust to guard spell. That'd be great. I'm just gonna play this tapped. Scalding Tarn. Steam Vents. Okay. They mull into 5. Huh. Can't cast. Oh, we can't cast Skylight. Sorry. My going crazy here. So we can go either Tarmogoyf or Stoneforge Mystic. And then we can go into... we can't go like Stoneforge plus pending or Tarmogoyf plus pending on turn 3 though. That's the problem. Oh, we're getting Storm. Wild. I haven't played against Storm in a very long time. Wow, that's kind of cool. How about a discard spell off the top? Discard spell. Not so lucky. I think I'm gonna go Stoneforge Mystic here. That way you can get Batterskull going. If they go the empty plan, which I'm not sure if they do or not, main deck or not. But at least Batterskull can get us life to get out of... and then we can just hold up Kai's Guile, right? So, like, I think that's the main appeal of it. If we go, like, Goy first, we kind of have to play Stoneforge Mystic after. We can't hold them in it, but, like, we can go Stoneforge Mystic and just hold up 3 enter for Kai's Guile. And worst case scenario, we just flash in Batterskull, untap. If we draw a 5th land, we can go Goyf and then still hold Kai's Guile. So that's kind of the line we're taking here. Does our opponent think about ritualing? Ritualing plus gifts ungiven? They're not. Interesting. Consider. Sure. What is in our... Wow. They milled a gifts ungiven. That's interesting. That's interesting. I don't know if they have like repeal. That would be pretty brutal against our Batterskull. So them not doing anything is good for us. Serum Visions. Okay. Again, if we draw a 5th land, that'd be great. Because then we could go Tarmogoyf plus hold up Kai's Guile. Then again, if they... oh. Stomping Ground. I wonder if that's for like Ancient Grudge on the sideboard or something. I'm gonna wait, I guess. Oh, interesting. I guess we could attack. We can go Tireless Tracker. Unless they go like ritual gifts, then they just deplete their whole resources. I think it's okay to go Tireless Tracker, and then Marsh Flats, Overgrown Tomb, Inquisition here. Unless they remand here. Remand would be brutal. Sure. So they don't have the gifts. So this Kaya's God should be pretty good. We're just gonna hold up Kyle's the rest of the game. We're just gonna hold up Kyle's Guile the rest of the game. Again, I'm kind of flabbergasted that they milled the gifts with the Consider. Maybe they're just milling for a land, but still. I wonder which worth just Kaya's Guiling now. Such a boomer matchup. Storm versus Abzan. What is happening here? We play Grixis, Storm, Burn. This is like a nostalgia modern here. Of course, the Grixis list got a little bit of an upgrade. I think we bought on the Past in Flames and the Ritual. I think I just don't think it's good in modern right now, but it's also like my favorite card. So like, if I ever see a list that does well, I'm kind of like liking it. You know, like I'm not gonna not like it because I love the card. Okay. So their hand is Brawl to Unknown. Metamorphose. They could build up a pretty big grape shot here. That's what's scary. And they all, if they draw Remand, that gets scary. So that's an argument for casting this earlier. So they could Pass in Flames. That is fine. I don't want them to Manamorphose in response. So let's activate the Kai's Guile now. They still have mana up. But you're right. I think I was getting greedy. If they cast Metamorphose, I think I'll let this resolve. If they cap this Metamorphose, then I'm gonna Kaya's Gallon response. Oh, that makes things a lot easier now. Because they didn't hold up blue. So I got lucky. Cool. Gotta be that Tybalt's trickery, yeah. That does make life a lot easier here. What do I want? I don't know what Storm looks like nowadays. I think that's the problem. I don't know if they have main deck empties or if they have sideboard empties. I feel like maybe they don't bring in empties because we have Batterskull. Maybe they're on Arias of the Aria Flame. So like we bring in like Vindicate. Maybe we're bringing these because it enters empty and Aria of Flame. We need five mana for punishment to enter Aria Flame, but I think this is fine. So we'll do that. We'll board out the Grist. They're kind of poor. Veil does counter guess. But are they on that plan though? You know what I mean? I feel like in this matchup they trim the gifts because we board in the yard hate, i.e. Leyline of the Void. I just don't think we need Leyline of the Void though. Yeah, Remand too. They also like board out the cost reducer, so it's like worth taking out prismatic endings. I think prismatic ending also answering Aria Flame is also just like clutch. So like, do we just board out the pushes? We already have the dams for the cost reducers on turn 2. This also answers empty tokens if need be. Kai's also not bad. I think we can just trend the pushes. Maybe board on like 2 Veils. I don't think we want Leyland of the Void. I think they're all in on the Aria Flame plan. And like, we already, if we have Veil Summer, we don't need Leyline for gifts. Gifts just doesn't really do much. Let's try this. There is also an argument for trimming the Stoneforge package, but I think Batterskull and Cauldron is kind of necessary. Oh, that sounds great. His hand is fantastic. You'll keep. Do they have Veil of Summer? That's the real question. Because they have Stomping Around, right? Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Roman Fedvo, thank you for the follow. We really appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Don't veil me, bro. Okay. Do we just take the cost reducer here? Yeah, we just take the cost reducer here. Next every Tarmogoyf. They might like ritual into they might wish, but then we just Thoughtseize post after that, so it's fine. Island. Don't draw a counter spell. Cool. Don't have a counter spell. Why isn't my deck list working? Hello, Stream Decker. Sorry, Roman Fed. Let me post this in the chat. Here is the deck list we're playing today. I don't know why it's not working. Nah, there you go. Apologies. Oh, you have to do exclamation deck. Sorry, not exclamation list. Apologies, that's not the right command. But there you go. If you're watching on mobile or on laptop, there should also be extension on the right. That should pop out too. If that makes it easier for view, so you don't have to like leave. If you're on mobile or something, then you don't have to like click a link and leave the stream. You can just like, it'll just pop to the side. Yeah, so next turn we can Thoughtseize the Wish. Play Triumph, attack. Opponent's tanking. Can they win? Ritual plus Manamorphose. I mean, if they drew another cost reducer, they could Ritual into Manamorphose here. Okay, sure. So they going for it here. Ritual. Oh, why didn't they splice? Oh, they can't splice here. Okay, so they have Wish. Cost 2, so they have 4 mana. Wow. Okay, mine's gonna have 6. Can they kill me with Grape Shot here? 1. No, they can't. No, they cannot. 4. So what did they get? Like, we don't know what they get from Wish, unfortunately. Well, they could empty. But then we just punishment. Cool. This punishment is clutch. Yep. Do we Thoughtseize here? I think we Thoughtseize here. Just kidding. We are going to race. Okay. I wonder if we Kai's Guile now. I think we do. We can exile their graveyard, make them sack. And Harmogor is still a 3/4. So they have 2 unknown. Okay. Can we kill them in time? That's the main question. I'm just going to do this now. Make them completely rebuild. And then next turn we can cast Batterskull. Okay, this is the best we could do. They could gifts. Okay. I'd rather just do that. Misty. So they have Mountain 2 unknown. So they have 9. We don't quite have lethal yet. Now we have lethal. now we have lethal. Repeal? Do we smell a repeal? Sorry, we don't have lethal. Apologies. Can't math. I think we want a Cauldron. I think at backup Menti, I guess we just want Sword. So Sword might just be better. I guess if they have backup Menti, we just damn the board anyway. I think they each their own. Oh, Storm. That punishment was pretty good, don't you think? That punishment was pretty good. Pretty good. This card is also like impossible to find online. A lot of people bought this card out. It's like a random rare from Dissension. So it's pretty funny. Alright, let's get some more Boomer decks. We play Burn, Grixis, and Storm? How about some Affinity or like... Not Tron, though. Definitely not Tron. Why can't we have another land in this hand? Why couldn't we have another land in this hand? Morgan. I think we're gonna bottom a Gala Shrine and just hope to top like a third land. We can't bottom gas here. I think we gotta bottom the land. Mountain. Land. Okay. Sure. Basic mountain. The fuck? I think we take this. And then we take Coco. Fuck, we're gonna lose this deck because we mulligan to 5. We come all this way. We've come all this way. So we just have to take the Coco now. We're priced into taking the Coco. So they have Visionary Bolt Unknown. We need an untapped land. Okay. They played the one we didn't know about. So we know the rest of their hand. Okay. Now we know bolt plus 2 unknown. We're gonna lose this deck. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. We have to play a Stoneforge. We can't not play it. I mean, you know they have the bolt. At this point, I think we get a sword here. Next time we grist. We could also like Kaya's Guile. Gotta hope that the last card is nothing. Oh no, do they have a collecting company again? Oh no. Okay, they're tapping. So we go to 10. Tracker. I think we have to Kaya's Guile, make them sack, make a 1/1, and then block the other Elvish Visionary, and then we can grist following turn and kind of so their board is kind of minimized. We just gotta hope that we just fade a bunch of draws. It's the only way. That does not count as a fade. Sack, make a 1/1. Let's go to 8. Land. It's fine. Ooh, the value. The value. The value. Uh-oh. What are you getting? Oh. That's pretty good. I think I need to let this take this. And then I need to equip a sword in it. And, huh. We have to, like, deal with the board, right? So they can attack with 2 and deal 2 damage. So I think we need a flashback. Oh, we can't flashback souls. I guess we need to like cast this Kaya, kill the Harbinger. So then they only have two triggers. And then they could theoretically deal with our whole board. But then we need a way to kill this. Which is fine, because then we can get a sword. Yeah, so this Grix could probably live. So do this. We really need a removal spell. That can be instant speed. So they'll grow these two. We know this is on top. So we kind of need a... They could ping everything. But that gives us an out. Oh. Oh. Interesting. I'm gonna double block here. I think that gives us, I think that's an out that we needed. Land. Needed an untap land. I get Lingering Souls flashback. And then minus Sack of Spirit, kill that. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. We just need to fade a couple draws. We will block. Okay. Wait, why can't I cast anything? Guess I'll go to my second main. Oh, it's our... Did I just F6 through my turn? Oh my gosh. I just F6 through my turn. Oh, I get to block, though. Oh my god. I F6 through my turn. That's so frustrating. How frustrating is that? I F6 through my turn, right? What happened there? Oh my god. Really frustrating. Don't think we're gonna get punished, though. Gonna kill that. Kill this. Now that Rage Forger has nothing to trigger. And then we have a sword. It's got to dodge Lightning Bolt. Just have to dodge Lightning Bolt. Our opponent's gonna top deck Lightning Bolt, aren't they? Don't top deck Lightning Bolt. Cool. God damn. I would have been so mad. Um, these look good. This looks good. We kind of just need removal. That's all we need. That's all we need in life is just removal backed up with removal. Firewalker's okay. Their deck is also just mostly green too. I think it's not better than like these other cards. We could honestly like submit the main and it's fine because like we just need more removal if anything. Like maybe this is just too clunky. We just answered to like that 3-drop that I like the discard spell, so I think we keep the sweepers just because we need some more sweepers. Maybe we don't want the vindicate. Maybe we don't want the tracker. The Kaya is also kind of iffy. Maybe we just trim the Kaya because it doesn't kill a lot of things. It only luckily killed the elemental, but that was it. So maybe just trim that and just actually have removal that kills things. Maybe on the draw you want to vindicate instead of this, just because this is pretty mana intensive. Maybe you want to vindicate instead of a Kaya's Guile, because Kaya's Guile is not really pinpointing a creature versus vindicate does. Maybe we just do that. Let's try that. All right, let's not F6 to return this game though. Just try that. Goyf into Thoughtseize into Goyf plus Prismatic Ending as a backup is pretty good hand here. So what do they put on top of their deck? Endurance. Interesting. I mean, just to be efficient with Thoughtseize here, I think. And I don't think we care about them having endurance. Now that we know about it, like them revealing endurance, I feel like it's just so bad. I think we could take the Rage Forger here. If they lead on Prodigy, well, Prismatic Ending. If they lead on Visionary, we'll Slant Armor Goyf. So I'll play the Rage Forger. Cool. Backup pending's great. You know, Visionary here. Oh. Okay, that's scary. Endurance unknown. Another pending. So we can't block the 1/1, the 2/2, but we can block. Oh, never mind. Yeah, even then, we can't block the 2/2, but we can block the 1/1 with Timer Goyf. So the hand is Endurance unknown. They should just only attack with the Burning Tree, I think. Or no attack at all. Interesting. That fetch land was actually a really good draw there. Because now we can block the 2/2. They could also have Coco. If the last card's Coco, that really sucks. Thoughtseize. I'm kind of glad I milled that, I guess. See if they endurance end of turn. So that's not a Coco, that's fine. Sure. I wish we had a Fatal Push in hand, but it is what it is. Oh god, they found a Coco? Jesus Christ. God damn. God damn it. Oh, Jesus. So they have Coco. So we need to draw the Thoughtseize. Do I have a shot here? We're gonna chump here. We're gonna save this for a Revolt if we draw Fatal Push. Oh. Well, that's a draw. that's a draw. Main face Coco, please. That'd be great. Yes. I mean, we could die if they have that forge thingy. I mean, they went 12 cards deep, so like we could easily die here. Oh. 4 mana. Oh my god. Oh my god. This looks like a lot of damage. Holy moly. Yeah. Oh my god, that's so funny. Wow. Good job, opponent. You destroyed me. Like, absolutely just destroyed my life. It's that third company, man. We can't beat 3 collected companies. We just can't. Just cannot beat 3 companies. Luckily we're on the play here, so hopefully that helps. What happened there, turn? I died, Andrew. I died. I mean, maybe I should have just slammed the dam, but they had the Coco, so I think I had to hold it, right? Yeah, maybe I should have damned right away. Maybe I was being too greedy, but like I feel like we can't beat a follow-up Coco. I guess we could. Yeah, I should have just damned. Maybe I was just greedy. I think, yeah, I was just greedy. I should have just damned that turn. I wanted to damn everything, though. You don't understand. Because they have the back of Coco, though. And we had nothing in hand, right? I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should just damned. Not wrong. Maybe I was too greedy with my dam. I mean, we survive it if it's... Because, like, we need... The thing is, no. Like, the logic is, like, we don't survive post-dam. That's the logic. I obviously we would like them having the second Coco. Like we survived the first Coco, but they also just drew another Coco. So the odds of us winning the game regardless, I don't think wouldn't have mattered. God damn. I think we just take the Ewit. Just trying to figure if I want to push. But then if we have Lingering Souls, they slam Endurance on turn 2. It's a pretty good hand. I think we just take the Ewit. It's the card that's actual card advantage here. Oh, that's fair. We do have a... My dog is also, like, distracted. Hey! She's not behaving. No, you're right. I should have just damned there. Not wrong. I was just being greedy. What sucks is we can't, like... punishment with a lot of mana. I wonder if they play the Prodigy here. I don't think we can push this because they have the follow-up either Prodigy or Endurance. So I think we just have to pass. Like, we don't... Knowing their hand, we need to push these things, not the Hierarch. Yeah, it was definitely incorrect to not damn there. I definitely took the wrong line. Plays Endurance. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Does this deck play Blood Moon? I feel like it does. I think I'm gonna just pass here and then just play around Blood Moon. I feel like it's just like, why not? Oh yeah, we're definitely playing around Blood Moon now. Say it ain't so, opponent. Say it ain't so. So you're saying you're gonna play Endurance? Actually, I kind of don't even care about the Endurance. I kind of care about this. Because we can chump this for days. This actually has a relative ability. So we'll take this. It's fine. I wonder if we want an Inquisition here. Huh. Feel like it's free. His Inquisition is just not going to get any better anyway. Cool. Tyler's Tracker, I missed you so much. I've missed you so much. Okay. That means Coco's a live draw, which is unfortunate. That helps. Kind of scared of Coco, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I say if I try to draw a Fatal Push or something? Gotta swing out for lethal, right? Oh, they have the Coco. Kidding me? Oh my goodness. Okay, you can have that one. I will let you have that one, opponent. I will let you have that one. That one is all yours. If every Coco hit was like that, the world would be a better place. The world would be a much better place if every fucking Coco hit was that. Tireless Tracker, I have missed you so much. Oh my. The game thing, the thing that won the match was the punishment for one. That was just so brutal. I'm a villain. I'm definitely the heel of Magic. I am definitely people. There was a Twitter thread that was like, "Oh yeah, there needs to be a heel," and I'll embrace being the heel of Magic. That will be me. I mean, when I go into people's streams, I always root against them, so I feel like that's fitting. I'll embrace it. Tracker for the win. Yep. Gotta love Tyler's Tracker though. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Alrighty. Let's finish this league strong, shall we? Let's finish this league strong. That is not a good start. What if one of these other cards was just... That's pretty good. We mulligan to 6. Our opponent also mulligan to 6. I kind of want to just bottom a land. I think I want to bottom the basic plains. Oh no. Did I just get punished here? Are we against burn? Oh, it's hammer time. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna get a Triumph here. We're not gonna give away another card when they mulliganed. If I need to push something, I'll push it. If I need to Inquisition, if they don't do anything relevant, I will do that. Bobby. Could try him here. Bob and Hammer is kind of a cool addition, though. The damn Urza Saga. Fuck. This card we did not want to see. This hand would be a lot better on the play. Ooh, they're... Oh. I think it's worth Inquisitioning here, seeing if they have a land, and then if we need to pending the drum, we will. You could also just double Inquisition, but I kind of don't like double Inquisitioning. See if they have the land. They do. We're gonna lose this game. We can't go with him. So now they're gonna get Shadow Spear off the Saga, so we need to save the pending for that. We really need them to not have a land in hand. Spatter Skull is also just so bad. So bad. Okay. We might need to let them draw one card off this Whisper Sentinel, which is unfortunate when they're like almost hellbent. Because now they make 6/6s. If they have a land, they can get Shadow Spear and equip it. But if they equip it, we kind of have to push it. So hopefully they don't have a land. Oh, okay. Oh, that's awful, opponent. So we can push the Construct token and then block this one. But then they get to draw a card. We're going to have to save this Inquisition for Lurrus. Tarmogoyf is beefy. Hopefully draw like a Stoneforge Mystic or something. Play a land. Oh god, stop drawing good things. So we have to Prismatic Ending that now. Do we race? I don't think we can race because they have the Shadow Spear. Oh no. I guess we could have raced, but... Okay. Another removal spell would be nice. Another prismatic ending or fatal push would be great. That's also decent. I'll take that, actually. I do pay one. I've been paying one, I think, the whole match except 1 point. But that was actually a good draw here. So they could put Lurrus in hand and then cast Lurrus if they tap out. But then they can put Ornithopter in play. I'm gonna cast Lurrus. Sure. Removal spell would be so good here. Backup Goyf. Oh, we're Goyf aggro now. That is the plan. Goyf aggro is underway. Oh no. Oh god. Oh. You're gonna go to 1? Okay. Sure. Sure. Fatal push or prismatic ending. Please, off the top. Please. That's not bad. Because now we have a flyer. So I think I exile the graveyard, make a 1/1, but my Goyf shrink to 3. I could also just make them sack. But then they sack the Inkmoth. So we're definitely exiling graveyard. So we exile graveyard, make a 1/1. They could equip. I don't think we make them sack, because then they just sack the Inkmoth. If we exile the graveyard, I think we have to make a 1/1 so we don't die to a top duck hammer. Oh, but we die to a top deck hammer anyway. Because they can activate Inkmoth and then they have hammer off though. So hammer. So if we make them sack, if we exile graveyard, make a 1/1, we die to hammer. So do we just make them sack and exile the graveyard? So if we make them sack and exile graveyard, it'll make them sack. No matter what combination we do with Kaya's Guile, we lose the hammer off the top. So they might equip Shadow Spear and attack. If we sack make a 1/1, we die to hammer anyway. No, I sorry. If we make them sack and make a 1/1, they can bring back. They sack an Inkmoth Nexus. I guess they just bring back a Bob. I guess we don't have to exile the graveyard. Let's say they bring back Esper Sentinel, and we equip Shadow Spear. Attack. We take 4. They go to 7. And then they have 2 blockers. Yeah, so I think we sack, make one 1/1. And they have the Ink Moth. They bring back a dude. They attack. And they don't have enough to block. So I think we make them sack, make a 1/1. They sacked the Lurrus. They just F6. Let's go. After all that, they have 6. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. After all that. After all that. We don't overthink. You have to think about it. You have to think about it, Derek. You have to. You can't ignore. You have to think about all these things. Oh my god, I'm so cynical, but that's so funny. Okay. Hey, take it easy, big man. Really appreciate it, and thanks for the raid, buddy. Have a good night. Take care, buddy. Better to overthink it than to underthink it. We should have thought about F6 too. I think we gotta cut the tracker. I think the tracker's just not good. Like if we're in a spot where we're like cracking clues with tracker, I think we're winning the game. So, oh, deck, you're killing me. This hand is like so good if we had another white source in the hand. Oh Christ. Get a Stoneforge Mystic help us win here. Sure. I guess we get Batter Skull here, and then just hope they can't beat a Batter Skull. It's kind of our only hope. Unless we draw unless we draw Crime Punishment off the top. Oh, okay. If we die, accept fate. Shadow Spear. Interesting. So they're going for the long haul. That means they don't have aid in hand. Didn't I bottom you? Weren't you supposed to be on the bottom of the deck? I don't understand. So we get the B Scully. Hopefully we draw some Servable spell so we don't just auto die. Yeah, but I like the Basco because we can actually attack with it. If we have the college, then we kind of like can't play both offense and defense. Maybe that's incorrect though. Shadow Spear unknown. Lingering Souls. We're not gonna let them draw a card, so we'll play a go away from pass. That is not the card we wanted to see. We need a crime punishment right now. I wish I could exile that Urza Saga. Oh, they get 2 triggers? Fuck me. Forgot about the second one. Oh, God. It's not good. We're going to exile that one. Because then if they do that and they don't have another land, they can't activate... Okay, never mind. Oh, jeez. I mean, them drawing 2 cards is just so good. So they can't exactly kill a Kai here. I think I'm gonna have to exile the Shadow Spear here. I want to take care of the Shadow Sphere because that's the worst long-term plan. We need to be able to cast this dam. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that. So the Saga tokens are going to be 6 6s. Probably get Drum. So we need an untapped land right now. I mean, at least Glyph becomes a 3/4. So we could double block the Construct. Put Hammer in play. Okay. We need an untapped land right now, please. Untap land right now, please. I think it's worth chumping here. I feel like they should have went in with these 2. Land. They do draw off the dam, but like, or off the Esper Sentinel, but like, whatever. Do we need another green source? Probably not. I think I can just get basic swamp to preserve a life total. I think we get a basic swamp too. I mean, there's no point in decking. They're just gonna block. There's no point in trying to be cute here. Yeah, you know, just for that. They might take it. They're right. I doubt it, though. I guess there's, like, free equity. Free equity. Draw your damn card. Drawing another card. Interesting. I guess we go Stoneforge and Esper Sentinel. Yeah. You're 100% correct, Derek. You're 100% correct. I should definitely not have shown it. You're 100% correct. Okay. So they have Lurrus, 3 unknown. I wonder what I should name with this. I think it'll depend, honestly. I think I'm gonna go Goyf here. And then next year I can go Linger Souls, play Pithing Needle. I don't think we name Hammer yet, because we might want to name Saga. So I don't think we play this yet. Because then you go Saga here, I'm naming Saga. And we could also just minus on the hammer too. Yeah, exactly, Lord. We could just minus on the hammer if we're that scared of it. They kind of have to like play a paladin to get punished. Oh, okay. We just minus on the hammer. Or on the aid, apologies. They have to hammer here. Which is fine. I mean, they're going to gain a shit ton of life here. So the fact that we exiled Shadow Spear is kind of a big game. We just need to draw a removal spell. That's all we need to do. We can also just exile a hammer that's on the Lurrus too. So this Kai is actually kind of a big game here. Yeah, Kai is really impressive. The Kaya actually shouldn't have lived. Our opponent should have killed it. But okay. Another hammer. Another hammer. So they need another aid. Do they have another aid? Oh, okay. Sure. So they go back up to 24. Block that. So we exile this hammer. It's Kaya's just been fucking phenomenal here. We could probably leave all spirits back, just in case they try to attack all. We want to protect the Kaya. Oh, you're right. I shouldn't have attacked. But our opponent didn't block, so luckily that was fine. You are 100% right. Rewarded for not playing this. But you're right, Lord. I should not have attacked. That was definitely a bad attack. Thank you for pointing that out. Thanks for being alive top deck on turn 10 Inquisition. That's worth it. One, two, three attackers. We can get in with this. We actually get in with this because we have the Shamley event too. So 1, 2, 3. Careful not to exile the Urza Saga because it's actually keeping the Goy for 4-5 instead of a 3-4. I think I'd attack. You attack? No way. And then now we can just activate Castle. Castle, baby! Let's just get the card advantage rolling. Okay, that's not a very good castle draw, but so they have 3 attackers. We have 1, 2, 3 blockers. 4, 8, 9. We also present lethal too, so we have to block. I'm gonna exile the Memnite and the land. Yeah, Kaya has just been like absurd. So has this Pithing Needle. The Pithing Needle was very good too. Okay. The fact that they still get to tutor off the Saga is so gross. Maybe I should attack with the Spirit last turn so then they're lethal this turn. Fails to find an equipment. Are they out of hammers? They are. We exiled two, huh? Like one. Oh no, they have the hammer in hand already. There's one hammer, two, three. So is the last one in hand? Did they draw it? They must have drawn it. I'm trying to figure out how to attack here. I feel like we don't want to attack with the spirits. I guess we can attack with all the spirits. Yeah, that is lethal. That is true. Let's do that. Four one. 4-1. So recap, we beat Burn, we beat Shaman, Storm, Hammer, and lost to Grixis Lurrus. Pretty fun deck. Pretty fun deck. Not gonna lie, that was pretty good. So did I miss Liliana? I think the answer is a flat no. That was definitely one of the things that this list is a notable omission of this list, right? I think the second dan's pretty good. Stoneforge Mystic has felt awkward at times, but I mean, as you can see, their Battle Skull was just so good with the equipment and Lingering Souls and stuff. So I do like this shell. I think the 7 discard spells are where you want to be in this kind of Stoneblade list. I think the sideboard is just. I honestly don't have an opinion on the sideboard because I never drew the Gaia's Blessing. The core Firewalker is pretty good against Burn. Like that one is one of the matches. We didn't draw Leyline, nor did we board it in. Pithing Needle was very, very good. Didn't need Veil's Hammer, didn't need Void Mirror, and we didn't draw the Vindicate. So like most of the sideboard is kind of the jury's still out. I do like the punishments though. The punishments has been very, very good in both the Lurrus build, and I think it's very good in this build. But yeah, I think this is a really good Stoneblade list. Kind of pieing it out. Again, it doesn't have Liliana. The one of Tracker was very impressive though. Like it definitely won his games, which makes me very, very happy because this is one of my favorite cards. So 4-1 is fantastic. I'm really happy. And I think this would be a good list to change up every now and then. I'm definitely gonna probably go back to the Lurrus build because I think this is just probably just the best build of Abzan in my opinion, just because we kind of need the companion just to kind of stay afloat in terms of power level. So I think Lurrus is where we want to be. Still has Lingering Souls, Kaya's Guile. I think Turek is very, very powerful against elementals and kind of the big control decks. They both have the same flaw where like we're leaning on the Hex Drinker. We lean on, our equipment with Batterskull and Cauldra, and they both are very vulnerable to Prismatic Ending and Archmage's Charm. So they both kind of fold to control. But I mean, I guess having Grist and Kaya and Tyler's Trackers for a entire advantage is also a big pro for this build. So I kind of want to see how this list fares against control. Because that is, I think, where the meta was headed. I don't know if we're gonna taper off down and we're gonna see less of control and kind of go big with like ephemerates and solitudes, big Teferis, big 3 Teferis, right? I don't know. This list did feel good. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna have to kind of really, really evaluate what's gonna be better. Excuse me. What's gonna be better positioned? I still think the cyber is kind of a work in progress. Because I just didn't get any sample size on Leyline or Gaia's Blessing, so we'll see how it goes. Um, I mean, not having Hex Trigger feels so good and so bad at the same time. And Lurrus as a companion feels so good. Bobble feels fantastic in the Lurrus build. Um, and just being able to like recur Void Walkers is very good. Like this deck is just better suited against Tron because of the Void Walkers, and we can just steal gains, especially with the Turax as well. But maybe that's not where the meta is, and like maybe this deck just grinds better, especially because we have Kaya that can just kind of fireball control deck out of nowhere, right? So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see. I might try this build again next stream, and then if this feels kind of I might go back and try this build again. So stay tuned. I really appreciate everyone tuning in and hanging out. I want to give a big shout out to Big Ben for the raid and Ixatheris Andrew for the resub for 23 months. It's crazy amount of time. So I really appreciate everyone tuning in and hanging out. My next stream I think will be Thursday. That's going to be what I'm going to be shooting for. So if you want to support the channel, please hit that follow button on Twitch. If you want to check out my past streams, you can go to my YouTube. I post all my streams there. If you want to check out my Discord, is where y'all hang out, talk Abzan. We also have other archetypes in there. I know a lot of people want to veer into other decks. So, I mean, there's just not just an Abzan channel. There's obviously other channels you can discuss. And if there's any feedback you want to add to the channel, go for that as well. Really appreciate everyone tuning in and hanging out. Checking in on my favorite playing card, the King of Diamonds. We went 4-1 Fluffy with this kind of boomerang Abzan list that trophied quite a few times. I think it trophied 3 times in like the past 2 or 3 weeks. I think twice, 3 times by the same pilot, and then another pilot beforehand. And the list did feel good. We beat Burn, Shaman, Tribal, Storm, and Hammer Time, and then we just lost to Grixis Lurrus. So pretty good. Change of Chains of I didn't realize how expensive Chains of Mephistopheles was. So like I bought the card like I don't know, like 5 years ago for like $250. And Derek, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. And then like someone posted on Facebook because I'm in like the high end groups and like obviously the buying groups and stuff. And someone's like, I'm selling this for 1,600, and I was like, wait, what? So I'm like looking back, when did this card spike? Like holy shit! Like this is like latest sales. So mine's an English and arguably near mint. Maybe LP. Like I'll just say LP, and it's so I'll take that. That's a win. But I appreciate everyone tuning in and hanging out. Who do we want to raid here? Let's raid Sergeant Snuggles again. He was really nice when we raided him last time, only as 4 viewers. So let's send him some love again. Again, really appreciate everyone for tuning in and hanging out. My next stream will be Thursday. Again, I'll be on the Lurrus build again. So we'll hope to catch everyone then. Stay safe, stay healthy. Let's send Sergeant Snuggles some love. He's a really nice guy when we raided him last time. So let's follow it up with another raid. Again, shout out to Big Ben for the raid earlier today, and Ixatheris for the resub. 23 months is absolutely insane. So I appreciate all the support. Catch you next time. Take it easy. Talk to you later. Bye.